So today we are going to solve systems by substitution. So let's say we have a equation y equals 2x plus 9 and 3x minus 4y equals 8. One is in y equals form or slope-intercept form, and the other is in standard form. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the y equals equation and plug it in for the y in the standard form equation. So if we do that, we'll have 3x minus 4 times everything that the y equals in our parentheses, which will be negative 2x plus 9. And all of that's going to equal 8. So we are going to have 3x, and we're going to distribute negative 4 times negative 2x to get plus 8x, and negative 4 times 9 equals negative 36, and that all is going to equal 8. And then we're going to combine our like terms. So 3x plus 8x is 11x, so that's going to be 11x minus 36 equals 8. And now we're going to solve for x. So we're going to add 36 to both sides. And so we'll have 11x equals 44. And then we have to get that 11 by itself, so we got to move that, or get the x by itself, so we got to move the 11. So we're going to divide by 11. So 44 divided by 11 is 4. So now we know what x is. So we're going to take that x and we're going to put it back into the slope-intercept equation for x. So we'll have y equals negative 2x plus 9, and we're going to change that to y equals negative 2 times 4 plus 9. So then y equals negative 8 plus 9, because negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. And then if we add those, y is going to equal 1. So our solution is a point, x, y, and x is 4, and y is 1. So our point is 4, 1. So let's go and say we're doing the backwards of that, and say we have 2x minus 6y equals 38, and then x equals negative 4y minus 2. So our first equation is in standard form, but the second equation is in x equals form. So we can take that x equals equation and plug it in for the x in our standard form. So substitute it in. So we would have 2 times everything that x equals, which is negative 4y minus 2. And we're going to plug that into our parentheses, or substitute it in. So 2 parentheses, negative 4y minus 2. And then you're going to bring down the negative 6y equals 38. So you're going to distribute 2 times negative 4y and get negative 8y. And distribute 2 times a negative 2 to get negative 4. And then bring everything else down. So minus 6y equals 38. You're going to combine like terms. So negative 8y minus 6y is negative 14y. And we still have the negative 4 equals 38. So we need to get y by itself and solve for y. So we're going to add 4 to both sides. And so we will get negative 14y equals 42. So I got to get that negative 14 off of the y. So I'm going to divide by negative 14 on both sides. When you do that, y is going to equal negative 3. Because 42 divided by negative 14 is negative 3. So we've solved for y. So we can now plug that y into our x equals equation. And when we do that, our x equals negative 4y minus 2. And so we will get x equals negative 4 times negative 3 minus 2. So negative 4 times negative 3 is a positive 12, so 12 minus 2. And 12 minus 2 is 10. So x equals 10. So again, as a solution is in xy point. So our x is the 10 and the y is the negative 3. So 10, negative 3 will be our solution.